time for another episode of the 12-Man Fan Jam Show. A show made by 12s from around the world, for 12s from around the world. I'm Mosette, and here's your host, and my dad, the self-appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawk Positivity.
Yes, this is your self-appointed Reverend Moses of the St. Paul Allen Church of Seahawk Positivity, and welcome one and all to episode 1325 of your 12-Man Fan Jam Show. That's what this is. As your Seattle Seahawks have won the Super Bowl, and we're about to celebrate it. So kick back, relax, grab a desired cider beverage of your choice. Please keep your arms and legs inside the podcast at all times. And what can I tell you? We do not care. We do not care.
We never did.
We never did. So our posse is a kind of big posse. We're going to celebrate the Super Bowl champions. This is our season finale / champion celebration. And to do that with us, we have our posse plus one. First, our posse. There's Dustin down there. Hi, Dustin. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? How you feeling?
I'm doing very well. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Love to hear that.
Yes. Anything exciting to talk about?
Super Bowl, I suppose. That was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. That was all right. Also knowing it was all right was Will over there. Hi, Will.
Hi, Moses. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. And, I have to say, you don't know the power of the guy.
Nice.
We're all going to wind up with like Darth Vader masks for next year. And over there's my son, Little Mo, wearing the Myers jersey. Hi, Little Mo.
Who should have been MVP, Jason Myers.
Oh!
How could that have been?
What?
Okay.
I just hear?
What corner of the multiverse did I just fall into?
I know we've been out for a couple weeks, but come on.
I'm here to publicly apologize to Jason Myers. I now hate Anthony Bradford 10 times more than you. Okay.
That's a awesome. Good choice, Lomo. And look, we have a guest, third or fourth time on the show. I call him Josie Rodriguez, but he's known as Jose Rodriguez. Hi, Jose.
Hey, Moses, guy, thanks for having me.
Hey.
Again. I appreciate it. I got 2 words for Niners there.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
I did not say that. If you all questions go to Jose Rodriguez, chair of 12-Man Fan Jam Show for that.
So every time we go to 49ers, we're going to be like, hey, that's the place we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, from now on, 49ers Stadium will be, that's that place we won the Super Bowl. Yeah. 49ers, Did you get tickets? Did you watch it? No? Oh, it's too bad.
Anyway, sitting at home too.
It was quite a satisfying off-season or playoff season. Well, postseason was even more satisfying. But we'll get to that. Before we do that, let's see how this show is actually run.
1, 2, 3.
All right, 12-Man Fan Jam Show format. We go 4 quarters and a halftime, just like a real NFL football game. We're going to talk about the offensive team from the Super Bowl in quarter 1, and then we're going to talk about that defense in quarter 2, and probably in between talk about the game itself, of course. The Seahawks winning Super Bowl LX by a score of 29-13. At halftime, we're going to do something different. We're going to do how many. We've done this before. You have to, it's almost like Final Jeopardy, Final Question. You guess a number, and whoever's closest gets it, and if they're on the button, they get 2 points. So we'll do some of those. And then quarter 3, we'll have the aftermath. After the Super Bowl, the parade, when did it sink in? Just, as a fan of this team for so long, everyone that's here, it's quite a jarring experience to have your team win it all. And we'll talk about our aftermath. And then we are going to play There Can Be Only One. Usually in our season finale, we do that. We take some unrestricted free agents, pit them against each other until you can only have one, which means the other one has to go. So that's always a little fun. We're going to remind you we're on social media. We're on X at 12-Man Fan Jam Show. We are on TikTok at, guess what? 12-Man Fan Jam Show. Facebook group is what? 12-Man Fan Jam Show. That's right.
I'm sensing a theme here.
And you
Yeah.
can email us at 12Man Fan Jam Show at gmail.com.
Dennis
So-
names social media like George Foreman names his kids.
However, YouTube is Seahawk Positivity. So, man,
I'll switch it up on y'all.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Careful.
So let's get to the first
Georgette.
quarter and let's get talking about this game.
It's the first quarter, bitches!
All right, first quarter, we're going to talk about the game overall, this whole first half. The first quarter, we want to focus kind of on the Seahawk offense for this game. And Jose, what are your thoughts about the Seahawks offense in the Super Bowl?
It was offensive to begin with,
Yeah.
but Ken Walker did his thing. Thank God, because otherwise it would have been 0-0 at halftime. Instead of 9-0. But that's just my thought. Go ahead, guys. That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, go
Yeah, it
ahead.
could have been yeah, I could see it being 0-0 if it wasn't for Lumbo's MVP. But
Also could have been a blowout even more than it was.
Yeah,
it
right,
could have
right.
been, but their secondary really stepped up. New England secondary, I was really impressed. A lot of those passes by Gonzalez that he tipped or helped knock down, dude.
He played a fabulous game.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's a stud. But at the end of the day, the Seahawks made plays on offense. Kenneth Walker was a stud too.
Mhm.
That guy was just from the get-go. He was all over the place, just making
Mhm.
plays.
I feel like every
McDonald.
play. Sorry.
I would say not McDonald, but Sam Darnold was worrying me from the first pass. Though he was throwing into some tight windows.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my
Well, they
goodness,
said
sir.
like Brett Favre. It was like Brett Favre out there. He was throwing he was slinging that thing.
Yeah, he did. He didn't care.
He did not care.
Yeah. He was
Well, I
just
know
out there-
I heard some expert, of course, you hear all these stats thrown the whole 2 weeks, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know who it was. I can't give him any credit because I don't know who it was, but somebody said the Patriots are giving up 4 yards a rush, and that is not good against this team because Kenneth Walker will probably have a big day, and guess what? He did. So,
He damn sure did.
I feel like every
it-
time he carried the ball, he broke at least one tackle.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One
I mean,
tackle.
and credit to the Seahawks for playing him the way they did all season. I know a lot of fantasy people weren't necessarily happy, but sharing that load with Charbonnet, the dude was pretty fresh going into the postseason, and we
He
needed
was.
it to be.
Yeah,
So
true, yeah.
that made a
He
huge
was.
difference.
It made a big difference. Will, offensively?
Well, it's funny. I mean, we get the ball, we lose the
we're
toss,
gonna
so we get the
score.
ball first. Very first play, we give it to Ken Walker, and he gets 10 yards. New England had to know we were going to try to let Walker carry the rock in this one, and he still gets 10 yards on his first run. That said something right there. And, Dustin, you talked about a couple of tight passes that Darnold threw. That was pretty early. I think I think after a couple series, everybody knew what kind of game this was going to be. And then the rest of the time, he was throwing what Matt Hasselbeck on the radio today called us or nobody passes. Like the one to if he was going to miss, he was going to miss it in a way that they weren't going to get it.
Yeah.
Because this game was all about field position. It was all about time of possession. And it was all about getting points where they came instead of trying to push it. And
Which I like. Yeah.
And it worked. It worked. They finally when they finally got a short field, what happened? They got their offensive touchdown, went up 19-0 at that point, and the game was pretty much done.
Good
at that
old
point.
Barner.
It was not a terribly inspiring performance by Darnold, but K9 more than made up for it. And this playoffs, he went from it'd be nice to keep him around to this guy's a must re-sign.
Yeah. Yeah,
I see.
and I think that zero that Lil Mo's holding up for 0 turnovers the entire playoffs. Is that what you're doing, Lil Mo?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah, for Sam
amazing.
Darnold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
Playing-
they were nagging at him like mid-season and kind of into the late season
Yeah.
a little bit.
They
But
were.
he, turned his shit
Well,
around.
and I noticed the first two drives I think I put in our game day thread that we were clearly winning both sides of the line. Like we were winning. Our offensive line was pushing them back, and our defensive line was pushing them back. And I felt really good about that because it's like
Hmm.
usually you wear them down in the third or fourth quarter. They're already worn down. We haven't even started. And so to me, that was a good sign. Little Mo, what? Oh,
Also, shout out to Cooper Cup making some big third down catches as well.
yes, yes, absolutely. Cooper Cup making sense, and not in just this game, but the championship as well, making
Cooper
some
Cup
key
is doing
touches.
Cooper Cup things.
Yeah, yeah, showing that he's still Cooper Cup, or not
Hmm.
quite that great, but
Right.
yeah. Little Mo, what do you got?
Well, it was a very gritty game altogether. It was. I kind of expected it to be like that. Both great defenses and
Hmm.
whatever offenses. But I do want to give a shout out to Clint Kubiak. Thank you.
Amen.
For the one season you gave us, and
Good
good
luck
luck in Vegas. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, he put players in the right places to make plays a lot, and
Yeah, he did.
trusted
Yeah.
in his quarterback to do things when they need to get done. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he
Hopefully they can find someone to do it.
We hardly knew ye.
yeah, it's unfortunate. I was really hoping, since we're in the Super Bowl, that every other coaching hire would get filled, and we'd get another
Right.
season with him.
Well,
Yeah.
Dustin, I tell you what, who called our two playoff games before the Super Bowl? It was Fox and it was Tom Brady. Who has a partial ownership in the Raiders? Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
I think Brady looked at this offense on those two games, went
Yeah.
back to Raiders ownership and said, "This is our guy."
Yeah,
That's I hadn't made that connection. That's a good thought. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
it is. Yeah, offensively, I mean, obviously, Walker was fourth highest in Super Bowl
I know what I
history.
want to talk about.
Oh, what?
Sam Donald out there breaking sacks like he's Russell Wilson.
Yes.
His
Number
movement in the
five.
pocket.
He didn't
His movement in
have
the
the best
pocket.
throws in this game, but his footwork,
Yeah.
not just his running play, but he was moving around in the pocket.
Yes.
I think he
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
4 or 5 sacks in the game. I was like,
Eh,
where is this coming from?
He clearly looked like a first round pick. He
Yeah.
looked like a first round pick. And a guy that, I think he's had a lot of pressure over the years as being the guy. And here he doesn't have to be the guy. He just has to not screw up. And I think he's very comfortable. He excels at that. That's what he's good at.
And he's not socially awkward as Russell Wilson was when he does it.
Truth.
He's a different kind of socially awkward, but
It's more endearingly socially awkward.
yes, exactly.
It's not all about God.
No. And it's not all
The
about
Lord.
Emmy either. So
Yeah.
Or nano bubbles, or
Sierra.
or
or
Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Especially Sierra, yeah.
Yeah.
So offensively, it was a pretty good game, especially the second half.
It was good enough.
Yeah, they were kicking field goals to score touchdowns, which was not easy on my psyche. I kept saying I felt good at 9-0 at halftime. It was more than a touchdown. Once we
But
got
then
to
when it was
9-0,
19-7, and we just went 3 and out, and they were driving before the interception. You were getting nervous.
I was getting nervous because they were driving.
Yeah.
And it was 19-7, and they were driving. And I
But
thought
they had to score 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes without offense.
Little Mo had no worries.
I was.
I'm worried.
I'm so worried. I was worried as well.
I was worried.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the offense hadn't really shown they were going to show up, so I was a little worried.
It was a tense kind of game. I was watching with Jimmy and Brad and Laura and Jeff and Dee Dee were there, and it was getting pretty tense. And then when we forced that fumble at the end of the third quarter, I just lost it because we were saying all game, just give him a short field, just give him a short field. I jumped up, pointed at the TV, and just shouted at the top of my lungs, "That's my guy!" Only I didn't use the word.
That's awesome.
yeah.
So that became kind of a running joke for the rest of the game. But yeah, it was once we started to break it open, I felt better. But when it was 12-0, it was just like, can we please just not let them come back here?
I kept thinking all these wasted times kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns is going to come back and haunt us, and thank God it didn't. But
Tell you what, Kona was nervous the whole game 'cause she's feeding off my energy. Like it reminded me. So when I used to watch Ronda Rousey fight in the UFC, I could never sit down when I was watching her fight. I was like
Yeah.
pacing back and forth behind the couch watching the TV. It was the same thing from the get go in this. I couldn't
Yeah.
sit down. I was walking back and forth the whole time watching. And Conan was just sitting on the couch, just like panting, like.
Little Mo and I were fairly verbal.
It's the anxiety.
Little
I was
Mo and
like,
I
"What?"
were fairly verbal watching it. Yeah, we
Well,
were.
speaking of intense, also the third randomly in the third quarter, the TV stopped working.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
for some reason he went to unplug a fan and he cut
Like
the
heater,
breaker.
it was a heater.
Yeah, the
Oh,
heater.
got the breaker.
And he cut the breaker, so we had to come in the bedroom and watch the fourth quarter. But
Yeah.
we were good. We were good. We
Yeah,
didn't miss anything.
Future, turn the heater off first.
Yeah.
And then pull out.
He's the one that told me to do that, actually.
I
So
know.
I'm not getting blamed
That's
for it.
hey, my fault. But
That
we
it will
watched.
trip it.
We didn't miss anything. We came in here. They came in
We
the
missed
bedroom.
commercials. That's
we
the
watched it.
most important part.
We
of
missed
all
some
this.
commercials, but we'll see them
That's all right.
later.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, I told Lindsay, I was like, I don't know, understand what's going on with her. Didn't click. Probably the beers. She's like,
What?
Lindsay's like, she's feeding off your energy right now. That's why she's so
Yeah.
amped up. I was like,
Yeah.
well, that's not going to change for a few hours.
All right, so that's enough of the offense. Let's end the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, bitches!
All right, second quarter coming up of celebrating Super Bowl 60, the Super Bowl 60 champion, Seattle Seahawks. We're going to talk about the defense next. That should be a lot of fun.
The dark side.
And we're doing that right after this. This is the 12-Man Fan Jam Show. Hey, Niners, thanks for hosting the Super Bowl for us. We
Suck it,
appreciate
nerds.
We'll be back.
You
Yeah,
are
that's
watching the 12-Man Fan Jam Show, a Seahawk Positivity production.
Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
It's the second quarter.
All right, this is the second quarter of the Super Bowl 60 celebration edition of your 12-Man Fan Jam Show. I am Reverend Moses. That's Little Mo. That's Will. That's Dustin. That's Jose. And we are here to discuss the Super Bowl win for the Seahawks, 29-13. We just did the offense. We talked about the offense a lot. So now comes the fun part, because we're going to talk about this defense. And I know this is going to be a lot of fun. So, Jose, what are your thoughts about the defensive performance in the Super Bowl 60?
Thank God for stepping with it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Just thank God for the spoon and Jones and that dark side defense.
Amen.
Woo! I told you they were gonna have 5 sacks.
Yeah.
Did I not send you that in a message?
I think he did.
Yes,
I will look.
Yes,
I will
did.
look. I believe he did.
Yes, I did.
Ooh, live fact checking.
Live
He's
fact
doing it right now.
I'm going to look right now. Because yeah, you did 5 sacks.
Yeah. Because
Said 5 sacks.
I knew Will Campbell
Yep.
could not block anyone off the edge.
Mhm. Yeah.
All playoffs.
Yeah, and we picked on
Apparently his
that.
arms are
a lot.
short. So,
That's what I'm hearing.
That was a pre-draft thing about him, too.
yeah.
Dustin, defensively?
I thought they were pretty good.
Not bad.
Back to you.
Yeah,
Back to
not
you.
bad. Not bad.
Bo and I were disappointed when they scored. It's like, oh, there goes the shutout.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the biggest disappointment of the game, I think we're doing all right. But the fact that they, they tied the most sacks in a Super Bowl, right? Was it
Yeah.
7 or
Did
something
they?
like that?
Yeah,
And
because
then,
they took away the Witherspoon thing because it was an interception.
Yeah, so technically we only got 6.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, well.
Yeah, defensive touchdown with Nwosu on that play, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
3 turnovers, a bunch of sacks, didn't allow him to score for 3/4 of the game. I mean, what more can you ask for from
Yeah.
a defense other than to make sure and finish it, which they did. So,
Ironically, 48, it was the end of the third quarter when they scored, but the very end of the third quarter. So we also held the Broncos scoreless for 3 quarters in that Super Bowl, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense, man, in both of those actually was just
Mhm.
phenomenal and fun to watch. And they're obviously doing it in different ways. These guys, the front four, are such a problem that it almost seemed like they forgot Witherspoon was also a problem. So
Yeah.
he was able to run in there and make plays when he wanted to.
Exactly. I heard David Wyman say the Thursday before Super Bowl, he went to the motel, all the press was there, and the front four were sitting there playing dominoes, and they were just having a ball. And Wyman turned to the group and said, I think we're more nervous than they are about this game. And I think it showed. I think they were just locked on, and it didn't matter. They did not care.
Yeah, they do what they do. They do what they do, and they have that confidence.
Yeah.
It kind of, some of Witherspoon's plays, the way they were kind of having him run in there, reminded me a little bit of like what they wanted to do with Jamal Adams when Jamal was here.
Yeah.
Except Witherspoon's better at that, and he's
and
better at
everything else too.
Exactly, in coverage. Yes.
You had to say that. You had to say that.
Life.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well,
I tell you what, Moses, I've watched the game a couple times since it actually
I have
happened.
too.
Weird.
And, first, really quick, I just want to throw this out there. It's going to be fun to watch Riley Mills play football next year. If that's what we have
God! Can
we
please talk about
that was
Riley
one of the
Mills?
best plays in the game.
That sack was one of my favorite plays of the year, let alone the game.
I just shook my head. I mean, like, here comes Mills off the bench and does this superhero move, and you're just like, where are they coming from? If I'm a Patriots fan, I'm like, this guy's a nobody, and he's even acting like Superman.
I know. I told Lindsay, I was like, he just tackled the quarterback with the quarterback's offensive lineman.
The guard, yeah.
I just shook my head and thought, oh my God. Will, thanks for bringing that up.
Moses, I tell you though, the late great John Clayton was not a fan of Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. I always used to call him Joshy Boy.
Joshy Boy, yeah.
Joshy Boy.
After rewatching this game, he would have had a field day with this because look at what Seattle was able to do to that offense, but they didn't change anything. I mean, you didn't see tight ends on Campbell's side. You didn't see shorter passes, quicker hits. You get into the third and fourth quarter, and they're still running along, post routes or go routes or stuff that takes time to develop when you don't have time. And there are so many things you can do against an aggressive defense. You run screens, you can run draw plays, you can change things up a little bit. It's just like they thought they had it all figured out. It's like, we're going to run our game plan and we're going to make it work. And we just feasted on it all game long.
Yeah.
So not for a second to take away what we were able to accomplish, because that was belt to ass in the most dominant fashion I can recall. But it also goes to coaching on the other side of the ball. And I think they had a bad game plan and did a bad job of adjusting to what we were doing.
I think they were arrogant.
Yeah,
they were arrogant.
I think so.
I've heard that talked about a lot this week, about how Mike McDonald is kind of a humble dude, like not arrogant one bit. And I think that probably speaks a lot to what Will was just talking about with how Joshy Boy was like, we're going to do it this way. We're going to make things happen. We're going to keep doing it. This is the right stuff. Whereas McDonald, or even back to Pete Carroll when he was here, and they talked about halftime adjustments. McDonald doesn't seem like he waits for halftime to make adjustments. He recognizes very early, like, oh shit, this isn't working. Let's change things. So, or, if it is working, stick with it. So I think that's a big difference. I don't think McDonald has ego in what he's doing. He just has, I want to win.
Little Mo, your thought on the defense?
I think someone no one's talking about is David Call. David Call had a hell of a game.
He sure did.
We got 2 sacks, forced fumble. Everybody was making a play out there. Kobe Bryant, Julian Love.
It's like that every game.
Byron Murphy.
Yeah. It was
Byron
like-
Murphy.
It's like that every
Yeah.
game.
Reminds me
You
of
gotta
an
make-
Eminem song. He's got a chorus where it goes, "Everybody go berserk." That's what they were
Yeah.
doing. They were going
And-
berserk on those fools.
They mentioned it in the thing. It got to the fourth quarter. It's like, well, MVP, you can't give it to the defense because it'd be the whole defense. You can't. Not one person outshine yet. They were all making plays. 5, 6, 7 names
Yeah.
long. I mean, you couldn't.
Yeah.
6,
You
7.
couldn't justify one over
Heck,
the many.
Even Dustin's nephew, Tyrese Knight, had a pretty good, pretty hard special teams tackle.
Did.
Yeah. You know.
Looks just like him too. It's weird. Like it looks just
Oh
like
yeah.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Just
just like
like
him.
me. Yeah. I'm where he gets his speed from.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, can we put some respect on Michael Dixon's name?
Oh, I was just gonna bring
Oh,
that
yeah.
up. I'll say special teams.
Oh
Period.
my gosh.
Yeah, that
The
wasn't in
punting-
the format, but yeah, the special teams
Mhm.
they
That-
they
oh,
They've
ruled
been
the day.
they've
all
been
of them.
fantastic all year. They've been wonderful all year.
Sounds
And
awful.
That last punt, when they rushed 11, totally sold out to block it. Dixon
Yeah.
not only got the punt off, but got it out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
yes.
Only thing that would have been better is if he would have tucked and ran and scored a touchdown.
And hey, congratulations to Jason Myers for breaking the record. And 5 field goals. We give him a hard time on this show, especially Lomo.
And they were actually more than like 20-yard field goals. There's a couple
Yeah.
40-yarders in there. It's like wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unlimited range with him.
And I want to give
Did he
Jason
send
Myers.
the whole playoffs. I don't think he
I
did.
don't think so.
No, he didn't.
I want to give Jason Meyer props too for wearing old school stuff at the parade. That was awesome. He had the old school hat.
Well,
old
Abe
school
Lucas
jacket
is a
on.
concussion protocol. So
And also Cooper, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But also Cooper Cup for wearing the Griffey jersey. That was pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
that was cool
Pretty-
too.
yeah.
That was cool too. All right, special teams, defense, offense. I think we covered the game. We'll do the aftermath after halftime. But first, let's get to
Time for
halftime.
lunch.
where'd that come from?
Holy shit, it's halftime!
Dude,
hungry.
lunchtime. Yeah, no. All right, we're at halftime, and it is not time for halftime trivia. It's different game. We're gonna play How Many. We played it before, and we'll do that right after this break. This is the 12-man Fan Jam Show.
6, 7.
Oh God.
MOB
Of the world.
Of the world, yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
Of the world.
Super Bowl champions of the world.
Of the world.
There we go.
That's better.
You are watching the 12-Man Fan Jam Show, a Seahawk Positivity production.
I don't care why you feel. I like it.
Yes, it is halftime, but it is not time for America's favorite Seahawk-themed trivia game. It is time for a new game. Well, not a new game. A game we played before called How Many? All right, here's how you play How Many. It's like the final question in our trivia question. I will ask one of you. There are 8 questions, so 2 rounds. One of you will kick off, and it's a number, and whoever's the closest without going over gets a point. If you get the number, you get 2 points. So we will start with Jose.
Okay.
I think I missed
Jose.
this one last time, and Will kicked ass, right?
Yes, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, for some
Let's
reason
see.
I don't remember that. For some reason,
These
it's not remember. I don't know.
these are confusions things. We'll see if you can
Okay.
do that. All right, Jose. Here's the first one. How many completions did Sam Darnold have in the season? Season
Oh my
completions.
God.
No googling. I see you looking down. Don't cheat.
230.
Now he's like a pitcher. He's got the answers written under here.
No.
That's not about you. You were like,
Oh no, I'm playing a game.
okay. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
It wasn't-
Jose.
it wasn't my question.
238.
What is it?
238.
338.
238.
238. Dustin.
How many completions did he have this season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to math here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God. This will be a while.
I'm gonna say 415.
415.
Okay.
That's just regular season, right? Not playoffs.
Will. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like, okay, like, if it was including the postseason, you'd be like, oh, wait, I got to subtract 34. Like, you know.
No, I would actually add because there's more games.
Okay, that's true. All right. Will, how many completions for Sam Darnold?
269, dude.
Nice.
All right. Little Mo, we're at 238, 269, 415.
Oh, you said completions, not passes, didn't you?
I did say completions, yes.
Shit.
Wait, what
We
did
were
Will
paying
say?
attention.
Will said
Will say?
269,
I'll do 270. Dude.
270. The amount of completions Sam Darnold had was 323. Little Mo gets a point. Congratulations, Little Mo.
Good job.
All right.
Thank you.
Darn,
Now
my,
we're gonna
my
start
first
with-
guess would have been 311.
We're going to start with Dustin
Good
on
band. Good band.
Dustin on this one, and then go Will, and then go Little Mo, and then go Jose. All right. Dustin, how many yards did Drew Lock throw for this season?
How many yards did Drew Lock throw for?
Yes.
Huh?
I don't even remember seeing him in a game.
You could say 0. That's a number.
It is, but I feel like you wouldn't ask that if he didn't throw a couple of passes. So, 27.
27. Will.
He got into the Washington game. I remember that.
And the Saints game, I had to.
And the Arizona. And the Arizona.
In the Arizona game.
I thought he's 3.
So
Okay.
I am going to say I will say 99.
99. Little Mo.
I'm going to say 47.
47. Jose.
I think 48.
48. Oh.
Wow.
The amount of
Can't believe this.
passes was 15, so Dustin was the closest.
Oh.
Boom.
All right.
Haha, suckers.
And that's a Super Bowl champion right there. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
All right.
I love the
Will.
memes about him about being disregarded by a lot of teams, and then he's finally in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. The whole motivational thing.
Yeah.
All right, Will.
Wow.
How many forced fumbles did DeMarcus Lawrence have this season? Forced fumbles.
Just forced fumbles?
Just forced fumbles.
That's a tough one.
I will say 5.
Little Mo, he said 5.
4.
4. Jose,
3.
3. Dustin.
Damn it.
I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. 2 doesn't seem like enough, and
6 is a lot.
yeah. Super Bowl year. I'm gonna stay positive. I'll say 6.
All right. It was 3. Jose gets 2
No.
points.
Son of a...
All right.
Confirmed.
Little Mo, you are next.
Huh? What? What's going on?
How many Rashid Shaheed punt returns during the season? Punt returns by Rashid Shaheed.
Oh, not kick return snap.
For
Was
just
Submission-
Seattle, right? Not
I was
Seattle.
just about to say that. Does that include when he was
Just
in
Seattle.
Okay.
Just Seattle. That makes it harder.
Especially because you have to remember when he was traded for.
I'm going to say 1.
What?
1.
No, he
One.
said punt returns, not punt returns for
Total-
touchdowns,
total
right?
punt returns. Total punt
Oh.
returns.
Saying 1?
Yeah, we're
Oh.
doing you a favor here, sir.
Oh, thank you. Never mind. Go back to
Don't
the
worry, you
Vikings.
stuck with it.
Yep, he said 1.
That, you times it by that. Let's go with 42.
42.
42 times 1.
Jose, how many punt returns
Yeah,
for
still
Rashid
42.
Shaheed and Seahawks?
33.
33. Dustin.
34.
34.
Wow.
Will.
39.
39.
He said that like a
Um,
dude that knows it. And he's over there like cracking his knuckles like, ha ha ha.
Mhm.
He's like Dr. Evil with his
He
pinky.
is. Rashid Shaheed punt returns 13. So that goes to
So they don't count fair catches then,
Jose.
I guess that makes sense.
They must not.
Oh, yeah. Not punted to, but punt returns. I guess you have to get some yards.
All right. So after round 1, Jose has 3. Dustin has 1. Little Mo has 1. We're going back to Jose here. Jose.
Yes.
The question for you and the rest of them is this. How many field goals did Jason Myers make from 30 to 39 yards?
-5.
30 to 39 yards?
Yes.
13?
That's
13?
specific.
Yeah.
Are you going with 13?
Yeah.
All right, 13.
Yeah, you're kind
Dustin.
of a bitch for asking this question. I'm not gonna lie.
20.
20. Will.
16.
16. Little Mo. We got 13, 16, 20.
I mean, 1 yard.
1?
Yeah.
I thought he'd go 21.
The correct
I
Still
thought-
answer.
optimistic about him. It's his favorite player now.
The correct answer is 14. Jose again.
Oh,
One too high, guys.
We'll stay true to form.
If I just Price is Right at Jose, I would have gotten it on the dot. But well.
All right.
That was so
Dustin.
specific.
Dustin, I know.
He's a bitch for asking that question.
Dustin,
Yeah.
how many yards did Sam Darnold run for this season?
That white guy won. Vanilla Vic, baby.
I do not care.
Fuck you.
Good night, everybody. It's been a great season.
189. How about 189?
189.
I don't think
Will.
he ran a whole lot.
I'm gonna stick with my band's theme and go 182.
182.
What's my age again?
Yeah. I understood. I'm blinking
Moses.
at you right now.
Did you just say Moses?
Yes.
Little
He
Mo.
did,
sorry.
actually.
I said Little Mo. Sorry.
He's looking at the man in the mirror.
I can't take my eyes off myself. God, I'm attractive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
200. 200.
200. All right, Jose. We got 200, 189, 182.
I thought he said 400. I was like, no fucking way.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does that count as
No.
red shirt?
Nope. That's just college.
The slides actually kind of take away.
Yeah.
131.
131. The answer is 95. So Jose again
Okay.
is schooling y'all 5-1. All right.
Man, where was all this at during the Posse Challenge?
I know. All right, here we go. Will,
Whack.
how many Leonard Williams quarterback hits?
Oh,
I like this
How
one.
many quarterback hits by Leonard Williams as added by Pro Football Reference?
I think it's about 1,013, right?
Hey, get out back here.
I wish.
Right.
How about 31?
How about 31? Little Mo.
31.
21?
31.
21. Jose.
38.
38. Dustin.
20.
The
like
answer's
you.
22. Little Mo got the point.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Wow.
I forgot
22.
what Mo said. I was too close in range there.
All right. Is this the last one? This last one. All right. Little Mo. How many targets did JSN have this season? How many
my
targets?
Wow.
How many in triple coverage? At least 5. 120, 121. I'm going with 21 again. 121.
121. Jose?
132. 132.
132.
Yeah.
That's
Dustin.
confident. I don't like it.
He had a lot in some of those games. I'm gonna go a little bold and say 150.
150. Will, 121, 132, 150.
151.
151. The answer is 163.
Jesus.
So Will got a point finally, but Jose won 5-1 to 1-2. Congratulations, Jose.
Thank
You are
you.
the how many halftime champion?
Thank you.
Of the world.
Of the
Thank you,
world.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucy.
Lil Mo sends you a title, or I mean, Dennis sends you a title belt.
Yeah, I'll send you a belt.
I'm
You'll
just happy
probably
I
get
beat
lost
Will.
in the mail like that other thing I
I'm
said.
happy I
to you,
beat
but
Will
we'll go
for
into
the
that.
first time.
You gotta wear
Let's
a
not go
shirt
through
where it's
that.
like John Schneider.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, Jose. Well played, well done, everybody.
Can only wear the
And-
belt without a shirt.
Yes.
Let's go to the second half.
Okay.
All right, coming up, third quarter, we're going to talk about the aftermath, the win, the parade, anything you really want to talk about this game, wrapping it up, and then we'll do some other stuff. But coming up next is going to be how we all felt during, before, and now after the Super Bowl win by the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl 60. This is the 12-Man Fan Jam Show. Don't you go changing. We'll be right back.
Okay.
You are watching the 12-Man Fan Jam Show, a Seahawk Positivity production.
You promised me you wouldn't podcast anymore.
It's the third quarter, bitches!
Yes, welcome to the second half of the Super Bowl celebration and season finale edition of your 12-Man Fan Jam Show. 13 seasons of this show, and we've done both Super Bowl celebrations. And if you go back and listen to the first one, it is kind of funny because we weren't really, it was our second season doing this, our first season doing it. Something like that. I think it was our second season.
It was the first.
Was it the first season?
Yes.
And I didn't have the mic set up right for me. So even though you could hear everyone else, I sounded like a chipmunk. So you'll hear I'm talking, you'll hear, yep. And so I had to go back that next day and redo the whole thing, putting my voice in. And it was just.
I forgot about that.
I was
So
actually I was just gonna mention that I hope that the audio on this one is better than our last Super Bowl.
I think it's going to be a little bit better than our last one, yes. So, yeah, so that was,
Depends on
frustrating
what
for
you
me.
think is better.
True. Thank God I had a day to do it. But so we're going to talk about the aftermath now, or whatever we want to talk about. The game, the parade. When did you know? When did it hit you? Because I know a lot of us were kind of like, it just, I don't know, it just was weird. And real quick, I'll share mine a little bit. You didn't want to be that guy to go into the game and say what I was thinking, but we're just too much team for the Patriots. And I hate to say that because that sounds arrogant and brash, but I'm thinking it the whole time. We're just too much for them. All week, I was thinking they don't stand a chance. They won 10-7 in the snow against a backup quarterback. This is not going to go well for them. And I didn't want to say that because it sounds arrogant. Oh, we're going to win. We're going to blow. But I just felt that way, and it's just crazy. It hit me, and I'll share it. Let Reggie go. In the parade, it didn't hit me till the parade. Seeing Leonard Williams and Blitz. And Leonard Williams hugging Blitz and really hugging Blitz. And then right from there, they went to Coach McDonald holding the trophy. And that's when it finally hit me.
Yeah.
That's when it finally hit me. This is real. This really happened. And our team did win the Super Bowl. So, Jose, when did it hit you? And how's your week been?
It hit me after the game when my grandmother of people called me and said, congratulations.
Aw.
I mean,
Nice.
your team won the Super Bowl. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it hit me like, we won. We really won.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
This is a dream. We won. Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
that's when it hit me. And then I got drunk right after. I don't know.
You didn't see the
Waited?
drive, did you?
You waited?
You waited. You waited. That's Dustin right there. You waited.
That Dustin was hammered before the national anthem even finished.
Yeah.
You waited? Man, I was gonna put the money console. That console was well interesting for you, Dustin, wasn't it?
You know, I honestly, I did not. I didn't even watch that, man. I didn't. I
I've
got to
never
go
watched
back and watch
halftime
it.
shows.
I
I heard
loved
it's
it.
pretty. I heard it's pretty awesome from a lot
It
of
was
people. I
awesome.
haven't
It was
watched
very
it.
Yeah,
awesome.
it was.
Just imagine watching that drunk though. That'd be an experience.
That
what I
That's
would
would
know.
what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
be. So yeah, Dustin, what are your thoughts?
So yeah, like I said, I was nervous as hell through the whole thing. I couldn't sit down. I was pacing back and forth. Truth be told, I'm at a point in my life where I don't necessarily enjoy going to games as much as I used to because I can't hear what's going on and I don't
Mhm.
understand. I don't see a lot of things when you're in the stadium. So I
Yeah,
always have to go back and watch it on TV, see
sure,
what happened, see
sure,
what I missed,
sure.
right? So, um, and I don't like watching it with people anymore. So,
Neither do
like
I.
I used to go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or I'd go to
Little
like
Mo and I, yeah,
go to like parties with friends and stuff. I don't like
I
doing
can't
that
do that.
anymore because I want to be able to hear the game. I want to be able to watch the game. I want to be
yeah.
able to lock in,
Yeah.
you know? So, it was just me and Lindsay and Kona watching the game. That was it. There was no Super Bowl party.
Just stretching your poor dog out.
Stressing her out a lot. Yes. And
Nothing here far away. Oh,
yeah, it's stressing her out too, I'm sure. She's like, you might want to slow down. You don't know that, right? But so amped up, excited watching the game. It was fun, a lot of cheering, a lot of jumping around, a lot of emotions, I'll say. Afterwards, dude, I had tears. You know, I
Yeah,
was I was crying. There was tears.
yeah.
And I had people
you want to
texting
be on
me
one?
and yeah, I had
I
people
did too.
texting me and asking and then I was like, yeah, I couldn't really talk too much to him. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, I got to watch the aftermath
Yeah.
of the game and just watch the interviews and watch, the ceremony and all that. Even then, it didn't hit me like the next day at work. I was worthless. I was, I was, I
Most
was,
people were.
yeah. I was struggling to stay awake. It was a rough day. I just felt better probably Wednesday, emotionally, physically, mentally, just recovering from all of it because it's a roller coaster ride. It's a lot of fun. There's a
Hmm.
lot of feelings basically from preseason through
Hmm.
Super Bowl. So
Hmm.
yeah, and then last Super Bowl I was with my grandma. Obviously she's
Hmm.
not here
Right.
anymore. So yeah, there was a lot.
That's good.
Um, yeah, and just it didn't really sink in until similar to you, Dennis, at the parade
Yeah.
when I saw Mike McDonald walking out with the trophy, and I was
Yeah.
at work. I was at
Yeah.
work, and I was sitting in the break room. I knew it was on. I turned it on. We have a TV in our break room that I put my accounts on so I can log on and watch what I want. And so the
Good man.
the parade's on and I'm sitting there eating food and I'm watching McDonald walk out with the trophy and I'm tearing up again. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
awesome.
That's what I did.
That's the first time when it really, really hit me that yeah, we won. This
Yep.
happened. Last few days were kind of a blur, but yeah, this was real. And
It was real.
two-time Super Bowl champs. We are now 2-2 in the Super Bowl. We don't have that.
Yep.
Okay, you guys go to the Super Bowl, but you never win. Shit, people.
And how
You,
great was it to play against the Revenge of the Patriots game and do it in the
oh
49ers
God,
home? I mean, you couldn't
dude,
ask for a better
Oh,
ending.
yeah.
I didn't. That thought didn't pop in my head by myself. I read somebody online somewhere had said that. It was
Hmm.
like, fuck yeah, we beat the 49ers, and then we're probably gonna play the Rams. We beat the
Hmm.
Rams, two biggest division rivals, and
Yeah.
Two
then
of our
we go,
losses.
yeah, and then we go to San Francisco, home of the
Hmm.
49ers, and get the chance to get a revenge game against the Patriots
Oh, yeah.
and beat them in San Francisco's
Oh.
house. It was like that whole Rick James thing with Dave Chappelle. It was like, fuck your couch. Like, we're just, I was like, this is like the best scenario ever if we pull this
Yeah.
off.
Just seeing the
So,
Seahawks end zone in there was amazing. But
yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, never going to forget any of this.
no, I don't think I will either. Will, your experiences?
Well, I tell you what, I was glad that I was watching the game with people I'd known for over 20 years, friends who have become family, just getting to share that moment with those guys.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think I think it hit me when Nwosu ran that pick back for a touchdown. It's like, I'm feeling pretty good that we got this. But
like the Percy Harvin return.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to go to the stadium ceremony on Wednesday. So I got to be there for Ernest Jones FCC violation.
I hope he pays the fine for the TV.
For
the station.
My favorite moment though was when Steve Rabel was introducing Mike McDonald and said should have been coach of the year.
Yeah, right.
And McDonald comes over with the trophy. It's like, I think I'll take this trophy instead.
No kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
And AJ Barner was clearly trashed, but
he was.
He was not the only one. I mean, John Schneider, a bunch of those guys were feeling no pain. But
I love Gray Zabel's quote after the Super Bowl. Like what was it? Something
bad
about
day
it.
To be a
bad night light. To be a Busch Light.
Yeah. That was awesome.
But it's just. Last time it was, it's the first time we finally won. We finally got a Super Bowl, and then this time it's hard to say which one felt better, but this one definitely feels different. I mean,
yes,
but last time it was the accumulation. You saw that team getting better and better,
right?
That's
right.
Years. Yeah. This team, okay, It would be fun to go back and rewatch the first show we did this too, where we're talking about what we're expecting for this season. Because I'm pretty sure none of us were like, oh yeah, we're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to go through our own division and beat the Patriots to do it.
No.
So it's just what Schneider and McDonald have managed to do with this team in such a short.
Schneider in the Hall of Fame. I don't care what anybody says.
He earned his gold jacket this year. I mean, it's a done deal as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's interesting how they're doing it different as far as, and I've heard this talked about quite a bit, at least locally, on sports radio and different things, where they're talking about how LOB was one thing, where they seemed very individualistic. Like, they talked about themselves, and Richard's like, I'm the best corner in the game, and Baldwin's getting on Deion Sanders about calling them pedestrian. They fed off the negativity from other people, where this team's like
feels like more of a team.
Exactly. It's more of a family.
Well, Jason Myers said at the parade, he said, this is my 11th year. I've been here for 7 years. I have never been on a tighter team in my life.
Yeah. I mean, Mike McDonald's like the Vin Diesel of the NFL. He's like, it's about family.
It is. It really is. And JSN, that one playoff game against the 49ers, they said, what are you thinking? And his first reaction was, I'm going to go out and play with my boys. We're going to go out and play together. He was more excited about that than anything. And that really spoke volumes.
Yeah. And I think that bodes well for the future of the team and the direction the franchise is going.
I hope so. Little Mo, thoughts, aftermath?
Well, if as everybody knows, I did not get to watch the NFC Championship with my father, and because he was going through stuff.
Busy.
I was in ICU. Yeah.
So being able to
wouldn't
watch
have been my choice, but to each his own.
Yeah.
After that scary experience, being able to watch it with him in the Super Bowl, I will never forget, because how scary that weeks before that was.
It was.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
It was scary for everyone, including me.
Gotta cherish it, man.
Gotta
cherish it.
So that's what I'll never forget. And I mean, did I really have a moment where it sunk in? Not really, because like I said, the whole game I was pretty confident. So,
you were. You never doubted.
But like what Will said, it's that the Super Bowl year we won in 2013. Of course, I don't remember a lot because I was really young. But that 2012 season against the Falcons, you could feel this team is coming up.
Yeah.
But we just lost DK. We just lost Tyler Lockett. What are we going to do at receiver? Sam Darnold, is he going to be the Sam Darnold of the final two games with the Vikings?
Right.
And so, it was just crazy. It's crazy.
It was.
Sanders got the executive of the year.
Mm-hmm. The one. Oh, sorry, Jose.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to the Marcus Lauren, you went to Super Bowl Sunday and he has a kid.
Yeah, his wife gave birth.
That's right.
The very next day.
Wow.
Right
Crazy.
after that. Go ahead, Will.
I was just going to say the one thing I wish I could change. I wish Tyler Lockett could have been a member of this team.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad because he came out a year after our 2 Super Bowls, and then he left a year before, right before we go and win another one. So
I did not even think about that, and that dude's an all-time Seahawk too.
Yeah.
Well, like my son said, I spent the championship game in ICU watching. I told the nurses, give me 3 hours. I put my contacts in so I could watch because I had my contact. And I said, give me 3 hours. Leave me alone for 3 hours. And I was able to watch the game in ICU. But this was much better to watch it. Like you said, Dustin, we've kind of become that way. My girlfriend, Sean, she was like, I'm going to my daughter's to watch the game. And I said, well, we're going to watch it here. She said, yeah, but you guys lock in. And we're going to talk about the commercials. We're going to talk through it. And so she kind of let little Mo and I watch the game, which I'm thankful for, that she let us kind of experience the game like Dustin does, to do it that way. So I appreciate that. But like I said, my aftermath, it hit me on the parade. Everything hit me on the parade, the whole off season, the whole postseason and everything. And missing the show and not being able to do the show a couple times. Trying to do the show and not be able to do the show, and now being able to do the show, and that's why we were off. So,
Good to have you back.
Yeah, tell you what, second time it hit me was yesterday when I went to the online pro shop and started ordering stuff. And like $500 later, it hit me.
I was gonna say, I saved so much money by not going to the Super Bowl, and not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Spent it all on stuff now.
Dude, I got a couple of T-shirts. So last time, lesson learned from last time. Last time I bought the one Super Bowl shirt, and I'd wear it, and it's worn out now. I was like, I should have bought a second one and never worn it.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I bought 2 this time.
Big brain.
Yep. And a hoodie and a hat. And a jersey with the Super Bowl emblem on it. I waited a few days because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get Ken Walker because he's the MVP.
Yeah, that's right. I'll get a Ken Walker jersey because of that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, exactly. That was my thought. I was like, I don't know if he's going to be back. So I got a JSN Super Bowl jersey instead.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going anywhere.
No.
Speaking of JSN, something I liked about the parade real quick, and then we'll go on. The parade where the players came out of the buses is like, I'm going to go to the fans and hang out with the fans and shake hands with the fans. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome.
There was a news reporter for King 5 who was so giddy about that.
I know.
It was her and this dude were standing there, and she
You're
couldn't
like a
contain
boy
her
band.
excitement. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so funny.
All right, so now we're Super Bowl champions and we are going into the off season. Let's go to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter, bitches.
All right, fourth quarter, we're going to play a little bit of There Can Be Only One with the unrestricted free agents the Seahawks now have. And then that's our season finale. This is our season finale as well as our Super Bowl 60 celebration. We hope you're having a good time celebrating Super Bowl 60 and spending money like Dustin is. Many of us are, I know.
You did too. No, you're not slick.
I did too. Our stuff's coming. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But so we go to the fourth quarter with There Can Be Only One, and we're going to do that right after this. This is the 12-Man Fan Jam show. What can I say?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. All right.
Oh.
You are watching the 12-Man Fan Jam show, a Seahawk Positivity production.
I think we got a show. Oh, yeah, we got a show. We definitely got a show. Oh, yeah, there's a show.
Holy shit, it's the fourth quarter.
We are in the fourth and final quarter of the season finale. Coming up in a couple weeks, we will have the Fan Jammies award show. We'll probably just do a little short award show thing, but we'll see. That'll be in a couple weeks to completely wrap this season up. Before we do that, we do. Oh my goodness, what is that?
Whoa.
We do
I think
have
Will's doing the luge. Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
We have some people that, as of the day after the Super Bowl, became free agents, and so I like to take two free agents and put them against each other, where one you can keep, but one, if you keep one, the other one has to go. And the thing I like to call there can be only one.
There can be only one.
Highlander.
With this?
Yeah.
Or you
All
go
right,
with
there
that?
can be only one. We're going to start with Jose.
Go with that.
One that goes gets beheaded.
Yeah.
God. Which one has
There
kids?
can
Let's
be
go with the
only
one.
one.
At least they won't be a threat to the team.
That's true. Jose, your choice. Josh Jones or Derek Young?
Josh Jobe or Jones?
Jones,
Okay.
Jones.
the backup lineman.
Just Jones in case Charles Cross gets hurt.
All right,
Just
Josh Jones. Anybody else want to go with Derek Young? He did play pretty well in special teams and participated
No,
as
I
a
agree.
receiver. Everybody's
agree.
going with Josh Jones? Okay.
Yeah,
He
we had
did
so
well,
many.
but offensive
He's a
lineman
receiver.
over a backup receiver. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got somebody.
Yeah.
Dustin.
There can be only one.
Boye Mafe or Josh Jobe?
Well, I think since our defense is kind of built from the front up this time, we want to keep that talent there. I'd probably keep Mafe, honestly.
Would anybody keep Josh Jobe?
I would.
Me.
I would.
You would?
I
I
would.
would.
Couple reasons. First off, I don't know. Mafe didn't have as much of an impact this year as I was hoping for. Second, we're probably going to lose Reek Woolen because he's probably going to get a contract offer somewhere else.
Yeah,
So if we lose Woolen and Job, our cornerback depth is getting kind of thin.
true. Lil Mo, anything else to add?
We got a draft, though.
True fact, what Will
Truth.
just said. I agree.
Jose, anything to add?
The same reason as well.
All right.
Yeah, Mafe for me it's just because, like I said, the defense is built the way it is, and I
Yeah.
feel like he could have a better season.
Yeah, he could.
Just given
Yeah.
time.
He had a good
Just like if
season.
And I feel
if
like
we lose
because
him, it's go ahead.
well, and part of the factor into that too is like his season wasn't as awesome, so he's not going to cost as much. Job, I think, is going to cost a little more than Mafe would.
Interesting.
So,
Nice.
I was just saying, we lose him, we still on the edge have Lawrence.
Lawrence, you don't know if Lawrence is going to retire or not.
Right.
We've got multiple years on the deal. But yeah, okay, whatever. We got Dale Call, Chano Osu. So even with him leaving, we still got three at least good pass rushers, plus whoever's out there.
All right. That's a tough one.
I want both.
That's a tough one. Will?
Why?
There can be only one.
You got a tough one.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant or Reek Rowland?
Kobe.
Probably.
Ooh,
I
everybody
would-
said Kobe.
I would do Kobe. Woolen had, he had the rough start to the year. He had the boneheaded play in the NFC Championship game. In between that, remember we were all talking that Woolen was playing really well.
Yeah,
Problem is, somebody's going to pay him like a number one cornerback.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
and
so.
that's Spoon for us. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed.
It's like the Byron Maxwell effect. When Byron Maxwell went out and got paid after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing.
If we don't sign Reek, then I think Josh Jobe becomes a higher
Must.
priority. Yeah.
Yep, I'm on board with all that.
All
I
right.
think Kobe's gonna be cheaper, way cheaper than Week 1 as well.
Mhm.
So,
And he's
Little
got a cooler
Mo.
name.
Yeah.
That's
Little
it.
Mo.
There can be only one.
Kenneth Walker or Rashid Shaheed?
God.
That's a tough one. Because Walker obviously, did what he did and can do what he does. But Rashid is valuable on punt returns and kickoff
Yeah,
returns.
we're also gonna have most likely Charbonnet out for a bit of next season with his injury.
Truth.
So with that being said, I'm gonna go Kenneth Walker.
Okay. Anybody going to go with Rashid Shaheed?
No.
I love Sheed, but if it comes down to one or the other, I think you got to go Walker.
And I only say that because of the Charbonnet injury. If Charbonnet was healthy, even with what K9 did, I would say it was Sheed over him. But
one thing to keep in mind, Torrey Horton's still out there.
Oh, that's right. That's
and
right.
He took a punt back for a touchdown this year.
And he was looking great before he got injured. So it's not like
if he can stay on the field though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right.
There's that. And then you can always find a punt and kick returner too in college. So, yeah, in the draft.
Any last words from anybody? Anybody want to say?
I regret that I have but one life to give. Oh, not that kind of last words.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
We're going to have a fan jammy edition. Jose has a word.
Thank you for having me. Good to have you back with us. Love all of you. Even little Mo, I can't understand half the time. Love you guys.
Love you too, Jose. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you being here, Jose.
Okay.
Dustin, Will, and Little Mo as well.
Well,
good.
Mike McDonald said something in his it's not a press conference, on stage at the parade, before they did the parade. He said something about how they have angels for the team and stuff. And
that was John Schneider.
Schneider, yeah.
Oh, Schneider, that's right.
It was Schneider.
Yeah, it was Schneider. But, like I said something about my grandma earlier, and, I wish she would have been here for this one. She would have loved it. She brought me into the Seahawks family and loving the team, then the Mariners as well. And, I know she was watching from a great seat. So I, loved her, appreciate that. And then also I want to thank Will for offering me the opportunity to go to the 49ers game. That was a lot of fun. And boy, that was an ass whooping. So
always makes it a little bit more fun.
It does.
Yeah, so
it does.
Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, and just the opportunity to do this and talk with my friends and
it's great.
And that Dennis, you came back, you bounced back, and you're here. So there's a lot to be thankful for this season.
2.0.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dustin. Will, anything?
Oh, just so grateful for all you guys and all the others that I get to share this Super Bowl run with. I mean, we don't know how much time any of us have. So moment comes like this, you got to enjoy it, and you don't want to enjoy it by yourself. So
absolutely,
grateful for all the others.
Yeah, 49ers game, we got a surprise. We're walking up to King Street, and we're like, "Is that Dana?" Like, holy shit! We ran into Dana Patera was there.
How about that?
Well,
that was surprising.
About 1/3 of her was there anyway. She'd lost a ton of weight. So
has she? That's awesome.
Yeah,
good for
she was
her.
looking good. Yeah, she was awesome as ever too.
Yeah,
that's
you
cool.
know, has lost weight. Moses has lost a lot of weight.
I've lost a fair amount. Yeah. Little Mo, what do you got to add here?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right.
He's not the best color man in the league.
Well,
folks.
Well, in that case, we will.
He is a guy. Let me tell you about Patrick Mahomes. All right.
Pretty sure that's a major league reference.
It's time to bring this celebration to an end, at least on here. Keep celebrating, folks. Jose, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being here, as always. Thank you. And Dustin and Will and Little Mo, as always. We will have a special fan jammy edition of this show after this, but really, it's kind of our season finale. So, on behalf of everyone, those you see, those you don't, and everyone who watches or participates in everything, we thank you so much.
The two Englishmen staying up and somehow staying up for the Super Bowl, even though it's really late.
Yes.
Oh,
you guys as well.
Yeah.
You guys as well.
That's dedication.
What can you say after this season, except as always, as I always say at the end of every show, and I do mean it, until we meet next time, go Hawks.
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 And fuck the 49ers.
That's right, baby. I didn't say that.